National Sports Authority no abomodia ka abomande yetime yimpaifo bi so omombra emra meda ye boxing na no animanimu ya na ye hwene amboa na ne manda ye pa entimi emfa emma yetini na ye brane de update awro na about the honorable sports minister akasa for National Sports Authority boss so no akasa etimi era for U17 ejina kono against Nigeria. Yerazebe secure qualification aromo or the U17 AFCON na nema daddy and the World Cup no ya baba bejena so etimi abu ejmanina yera 17 ebetimi aba club news kakrababa and no division 1 outstanding games no etimi ekomo Airborne FC abobodi omo first game omo akwa we akwa rene yera 17 beba yeberko amonone UEFA Champions League no Monday 2 yebo modia and day 1 matches ne be koso china ebetimi erona de aka no etimi ato aso the FIFA U17 World Cup no enso ashas ye luta eri update awro na ebetimi ababare nra emzo ye Chelsea fan na hwe Jose Mario dos Santos face Mourinho ebaba be Ramos Stamford Bridge back na hwe yese mami a waye adwuma wo Stamford Bridge achepa na World Cup no de ma Jose no overpe na wo se agu echeza pa nipa wo ha sere nkofo bu bebi ne sere ho komo no iziti ayenum bi ede ze be convince ye no nipa ho ye chen hunya no na ni nyina mu no na chese kwan ama me fa so welcome no na no ede a lutari videos no any update aurora erom etimiera amami dini Abu Dhabi obeti lutanka Habib Mohamed Ricardo Vaz and a sexy maestro omo ebo echido Benassi executive producer wahwe atoto ne mani ye etimi ede amamo ayu Kofi Philip youngest and afi so no Gilbert Omota nechi Edible MC Malik and afi Julio Caesar amuna bwana jumadi no ye di remember about journey on Facebook kanope ya odi ana so mo like wa share wa comment na bwa na ne makoyie pa etimi ede ama kama pa eno nso echi no on YouTube journey our subscribe ne kama pa na wa bomodi afolo na also wa like wo ho na wa share na nua so ne nyebia Lord Asamoah ejan come na chukwa MC awa hera postiga abe kuku ochi the programs manager omunyina ka bomo omobwa na jumadi no ye di eram etimi ere amount no ye bere nkuma bi ye kwere de bape ye be sha se na afia fisem no ato aso etimi ere amamo
tele fofo pole no wa tele nyono kaye bomo ye
so yara su jamwe boy jmabwa ma ne ma de da ye kama pa etimi area ma na to no etimi akoye di asera kese ne ko emfa ma bo afo adada nyino mo ekra ya se eba be jamu di juma no etimi ede ema asedari bi ko emfa ma Millennium Constructions ya kan etimi era cho se bia ba ko a ye bana ya ba be bo na wa dansie hu da ye so no aba betimi era ma se ne o pass asiato ofie na ida da pese renovate ma ope fiato anampo o asase na pese omomra ema be hu adwuma fama wa simple kra di hiane se ne obabo modena woni Millennium Constructions in pay for edin komo omo system mu 15 to 20 solid years omoni obi enya asem da na omo de na ikrenkren to krankran enteze ba ko na afi no oba be adwuma na ato nkra enchense edi adwuma na san ndua na yesi ye wie dan no kra no yezo oba na oba be to paint man ya da bi omo mu nyobu adwuma ne sa omo hyase fefefe na afo mo wie ne fefefe na ukisi no ye timiere abrawo nei eba ne hostels awro na era omo interior estate development no omo abomode ne omo etimi di nkoma ni nyina mo ne yebo ama ne ma da ye pa etimi area ma kama pa Millennium Construction omo adwuma no omo bo no ya de ano edi omo aka de ache ye young guys yes isu ayebo brane se embra ema me romo maso ye na de tie ni ye beboa na ya ye ntutu ye bia ebe ma de so no etimi abamu entu ye young guy na we baby girl or there so in kitchen na man me to you afre in 6 months time no ye je asase amao mfie bosumi nsia na ba be kan wo ya afe ba ko na ya boara so no wa hye bibi ase na na ma koyie pa area Millennium Construction nko a ene di sa nkomo opo mo a omo kuma ase boshen na ya junction omo na ma na 0244 274084 0244274084 me pacho enye kuma se ne nkran kwa no medi djuma Ghana bebi obi a oto nkran de from a on be baba be ram ya boa na djuma de na akọ kama pa etimi area ma na tutu no adaye area ma na nra ene nwuze bibia akoyi a na na confirm ere ma se de Ghana Boxing Authority no amaso ya no pinfo chezo mo nheda ehunu niam yi zanze enche na Nigeria ni bi e baba be wo a honsem no ebe ebubu jakra enam so mati break so do ma no reason na no so ba hubali die ebe ne nkoma ewo echi no na ano eden papa ede no kan bi ma ministry no ayentutu ya ne yetimi apaw eni IMC so omra emma mehwe ye boxing no so na mboa ma ne ma de di pen family na mun komo no and as the former Ghana Boxing Authority president Peipa your friend Samuel Captain ono ne yi ni so mra emma be che mboa ma ne ma de di pa etimi emfa ma ne so hwema eni prof Dr. Zuzum na jeze the legendary Azuma Nelson so no ebetimi abomode aboni twido maboa amane makoye pere amano nyon nko empefo ne bi dize general retire IB court enidi no e adia eromo and up in perfect Felix Court Esquire na ezo lawyer kese ba ko obojuma Dr. Hadi Mohammed Abdullah and afi so ro wali chema Dr. Ofoyi Asai and up in perfect Mr. Lester ni ama kwatin omo na empefo a ene ya point omo so omo bra emma mehwe na yemwa na nema ende da ye pa na efa Ghana boxing ho sensem no ye hwe na ntoto no entimi enkoyi emfa momo na nra emu nkomo ne sere nema esi atie no yeso omo in na time a dwumadie na ekoso no the honorable sports minister ere bombo de lady charge na osho omo in no say ena na esi atie
do in the name of Almighty God to swear or solemnly affirm that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana as a member of the Ghana Boxing Interim Management Committee of the National Sports Authority under the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. As by law established. So help me God.
Eltia lawyer command na jeze JPN course wa yesho mo in na uzapa ene the honorable sports minister Bomodian Lydia odin command na mo di edi ne china aboa amane amakoye pere ama after no ero kere acho ze INC ani ya Bomodi etimi appoint no yiri se boxers awodo na mo eba na kutu ugba mani eje ho no mani be so umedwuma no sei era the honorable sports minister edin in command de che.
They have some concerns, and that's why I said they have legitimate concerns that the NSA, and we will guide the process to make sure that it is done and corrected. So yes, they have some concerns, but they should be happy about the IMC.
Antia Morgan command Pipano Bomodi etimeri tujabwa ma niama koye kama pa etimi area ama after no hosanto asudin komozeni bana boxing no ankasa as a minister no ni age Lazarem Pinfo Kuku Dabi Omoba Ababe Chini Abuama Ghana boxing niama kwedi ama na ye niji seba kwedi ama no ankasa si ena no so de to aso.
I am excited as a minister for sports and recreation, and as someone who loves boxing, who thinks that boxing in Ghana should not be low where it is. Boxing in Ghana by now should be flying very, very high. And that if you mention not just our continent, but if you put the world together and you are counting or mentioning countries that should be respected for boxing, Ghana should be one of them. Unfortunately, we cannot say so. So I am excited about the project ahead. So I believe everybody should be excited.
Healthy Anoye Command na chese the Honorable Sports Minister Honorable Kofi Adams Paul Modieri to Yara Saba na yaba bedin and come Accra on association football. Na yara said Nema this year it is as the World Cup qualifier Ghana Yaberhena your matches against Central African Republic and Africa Comoros no etimi ato dwa but Rob the National Sports Authority Director your friend Yam Pofo Ankra of people who didn't come Accra the kind of if is a boxing band the moon says seven cover jersey a band boxing work Ghana near the day now moon come on say city say no so a bomb of the chichi.
We've had a good discussion and I'm sure you'll be happy that boxing is back on track. There's no ban. It's a suspension to put things in order so that the right things will be done. So there's order, there's calm, and as you can see, there's also stability and unity. Thank you.
Healthy Anoye Command prepare for Yam Pofo Ankra a bomb of the two after no chese ne IMC na ba no ye omra ye di ewram na boa na niama de di pray timi era momo na niama mu di ewram no na sere hihye ni titia no sei na no so ka say the foul.
The IMC will oversee reforms and implement the Kofi Adams ministerial recommendations. The IMC will sanction professional bouts and facilitate operatives. The IMC will review medical and anti-doping protocols. Again, the IMC will propose regulatory oversight and athlete transition procedures. The IMC will restructure the professional boxing body and conduct transparent elections. The IMC will further enhance insurance, training, and welfare for all stakeholders. Additionally, the IMC will promote investment, sports tourism, and Ghana's global competitiveness in boxing. Again, subcommittees beginning with promotions, health, medical, and welfare will ensure a swift but safe return to boxing through a structured check.
Healthy Anoye Komo Kakra no do ani chema Yam Pofo Ankra na ezene sepin pa abomodieri atu yankobo di odido na abaremfio na yemi ramin association football ni nkomo Accra na the Black Starlet U17 no ejina kono na ano edempani na ze AFCON no nearest ever qualified na U17 yaba ababebo ejuma to join na ha na uzampa omo training session ni ama omo di rami abwawa omo di rami na game against Nigeria na bibi ada di empire ama ye nkwada no na uzampa ewira mu kama pa etimi ere mo ano bedin ye first game ye draw with Togo 1-1 na ye second game Cote d'Ivoire ebo e 3-0 ye third game ye team Niger ebo meka miensa emo mo team bakwa na no edin para mu komo no na Mark Kagawa Mensa apo mo di akasa of the game ane omoni Nigeria di bo ani na sei na akwara reso di emfa mu fie dunson ni di ne Mark Kagawa Mensa ebo mo di rijai
nti after game na Kofi yetiminya enough rest and almost omu yi ye mistake e o park din so nyina de try nti ama my confidence na ade and after that so yetimi could show Nigeria 4 game no your training plan in the Bukaku face yomo because you're in Nigeria as a 12 game but because of confidence our mama your training program like high intensity na high nti so yeji ni o mama and say yeji tum say ebetima boy my winning against Nigeria no I feel they be good because the coaches no more share so year campo and my confidence the bebo game no because game no yenyina your confidence and other teams
Healthy Anoye Command Mark Kagawa Mensa ebo modieri tujani na ebo ma ne makuye kama peti yere mo ma no nchemu ne ba monko shomo na anu ade akotoko akọ shomo Nigeria de omo ba e makra ye bo na libre so pa because ye di abre na omo nu nyaya omo kasasa ati ni omo amwente ye ka Dr. Prosperity Ogun and so abomodi akasa o na coach erema the U17 team no say the head of the game and Nigeria babo no or the same Nigeria.
If you don't score, you don't qualify to the final, and you don't book the ticket to AFCON in Morocco. So once we are aware they score, that's the main reason why we put them there. So I'm very confident, and they are also very confident. The entire team is very confident that once we create the few chances that come our way, we'll be able to convert those chances. So as the head of the technical team and the head of the playing body, I'm very confident that chances are.
Dr. Prosper Nati Ogumdi Atuya so confident pass and Quadano Eberhena or more a qualifier. The one shall go in the mastering gamer. I was here sharing a call for sports minister Ra. I confirm Eddie Amasa GFA. Apomodi the budget ababe don one. Next World Cup qualifier matches a day, no, Madi 9 and Madi 10. No, Omato Munkra, the Ababa Bedon, no Chichimuno, say Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, Abomodi Rijai.
Today, I'm also pleased to inform you that we have received the estimates for March day 9 and 10. That is against Central African Republic in Morocco and against Comoros here in Ghana. I must thank the FA for reaching that consensus with us and presenting estimates that falls within the range of agreement that we had in our February 2025 meeting. So meaning that understanding is there. For those who misspoke when we did what we did, the FA itself have responded very positively to the implementation of the president's directives. And the estimates they submitted, truly speaking, no matter how sharp your knife is, it's difficult to find any meat to cut. They have submitted an estimate that is within acceptable range, and the ministry had no cause to add any comment whatsoever to what was presented, but to just.
I know you're commodity to ya. Ozemwa omudi kande budget baya na we can hana we akini or if you know this around estimate no more the more trans no more. I say no more dear copa, said omuni omudin komobini ade. Na after no, and also when you chair matches every boy there, no, said a budget na castle chichi my CT, saying and also obomo the ultimate die.
So the cost for the away game came to $733,000. But we convert it into cedis at the prevailing rate. Most of the expenditure there will be expended in cedis, except the away accommodation and the per diem that is paid the players whilst they are playing away. In for March day 10, which is our final game against Comoros, that also has room rates same. We don't have anything for flight tickets because what has been added here is that when you are hosting a game, you are responsible for the officiating officials. So that brought the total expenditure for our home game to $387,000. When you put this together, it comes to $1,120,000. That's $733,000 and $387,000. So I must say that this is fairly reasonable for now.
Antiamoya commodity to your matches and I mean where the woman is $1.1 million. Kakra deche eti ogiri na kwan so anon after no just on perform normal process no aremare said near my CT because the estimate ne basi ya we man working can one say was the we also see no bomodi echichimodiche.
I took you through the processes of how we came to the budget. The estimates will come from the FA that we have given our national teams to manage for us. The ministry will receive, the ministry will look at it, and the ministry with government office of the president will see what can be accepted and not accepted. And when the approval is given, the letter is written to finance to release monies to the ministry for us to spend. And those monies sit here and we spend on the team. I indicated clearly what the estimates were and what the approvals were. during match day 7 and what 8.
Eltiano, here come out the honorable sports minister Bomo dear 7 day with Dean Commodore na Yeba, Yabania de remedy me the amount. Na Yanko Yenim, Kobia Kumasia Santi Kotokonra, Eromoba, Babidu, Ghana, Serrano Panami Briki de Mano, exactly 7-9 a.m. No more touch it down Ghana, about 1 p.m. no more Babidu Kumasi. As he plays an enjoy Mohamed Ra, or more entry in so or major Mohamed Yambochna, or more Bomodena recovery no. Room kama pay to me abamra you was na work for no come official Facebook ne omo X and na omo abomoden ama was na omo de nodi nam rabat na omo de the picture bia ba beto na omo case omo next interclub competition game ni against Kobia Kumasi Amaza work for you ni bra okroma no unja iza hunhuna no amrabat de ebze experience crowd on level na wakodu no enya de keto akra alo agba kwa kuramo sa top leagues na wo wa manone no benenam Saudi kakra moko club world cup na luta be ka se ba ko fund na ba na waba be wura na emamu hunahunaye ya ni bra be okroma no eze tete work no nye ne na zi scheme a mode omo be hunu ya ni bra be okroma no eze oze kwimbi aso no mo be gihye mo minimze mpinfo guso yi edwuma na ye den a game no ye be bo no babara the all 17th 18th 19th October there. As a simple na boa and am akuye pera ma mo even paying for no abomode the charges bi aba na yezi teams no ya charge bi mo ni na ne almost say ne was a pre-match press conference in any ade a elko so no teams ni bi wa say ya ka asodin abodin na ne hora ye wo Karela United FC, Dreams FC, Hoho United, Young Apostle FC, 11 wonders and yezi ne wo so mo hwe the Ghana Premier League regulations no and comedy mama dey free fixtures a course no omozen ke wo se na omo hwe na mra ya ka tro omoze du baby a ya amoma kwan pre-match won se any post-match omozen kofu e ken na je se omo na ya omadwin so omo ayi omani ti ya charge omo ya mo until Wednesday nyambo October 1st omo bra ema me nsem ya no na mboa na bibi ade de paint me emfa emomo yem to komo no so emfa emamo dia enra division 1 no matches ni bi etimi e course so ana no edempa na scoreline record you know Interlight Eshebako Emma Accra Great Olympics omonso etimi Eshebako Legon City Shebako Emma Mighty Royals FC there's a woman afu Mighty Royals no omonso etimi anshimi na Police National na a police for by omo first girl ma transfer ma eboni akwa omo ekabako a omo etimi antena no after the game no na eboni for no so omo na nyame asede wan ne kan ye zen no Henry Ado abro mo bas near two bas ni ha afia e de akwa akuru ma kɔwe no won kan patamo de munyam chekese mo mti after the game no mo ma me eboni for no nyoma no moto aseda nyom nko a sei na fili no na esiete Until we are born FC now, then I am praying for Dean Komowa, no assistant coach Bashir Gambo. Now, then they could Thomas Dia, or more Abomodia, or first game now. We, or my coach police for Tino, at me, Asho Mabwa, Maniamakoye Periamorafia, Castle Division 1 on the youngest, ABOU Kofi Philip, but cousin, the whole Ghana, we say Kovacic, if you honor the youngest journalist or wage papa, ABOU Kofi Philip, or Ramo Bibia, December ya, and Obenya 22 years. Now, I'm the youngest and Ra. Eramu ewo future stars o maswe ni omoko ekukudi nkomo okoye no era oshia kotokobo goalkeeper fede Fatau Sedu Onana na oni Onana shie no bizo Onana wabalon de ewo future stars banano o team koko gina mo de CAF interclub competition ni ma Confederations Cup o mo fi Prelims ni mo ko manim akwa akobo the first round na there na be carry afan o sei eno Onana ebo mo de dijai
enezo ndo abo na me pebo na hwe gidigidi but the couple match ba na mable ba me for so sole ko hwe game me no mo an o me de meet my say me now for more few be as on me share me catch him say I go pack show say boys in bobo and coaches now more on so no omo ya de much there dey pa the best coaches for kotokopa say djuma na omo ye na djuma ketwa serious we no more win I am there say like asama me ni agya na no pa oba akwa wu training na me tinama bibi like aka bibi achile yes
ati eno ye commodity e course na fatao serious no onana and the youngest and I was the youngest abon suit abon the tie kama pa why say 13 no na odira mu didi nkomo ne ade na youngest santo aso bisaro the season we na nkasa na wasan join Future Stars loan oba e de omo baba be ejuma from Kotoko no sena season no hwe animu sena bisi akọ o expect say sen ene nko emfama no see ene no so obo mo de jai
my first time me balloon wa hanyi me can ba me face ya me sign Kotoko me can balloon be bo have see and I'm second coming soon we swear long term loan 1 year me buy no coaches in the teammates no imagine me first we train BBA course much ade kama do ye ho na me can arena e ko no so dey hard luck e bobo ni na pretty chances but until I utilize it me course baba training me a train for
Eltiamo ye Future Stars and Amra the youngest Ayu Kofi Philip Eramone omo kodin komo division 1 ya kan so be rura bibia na no Kim Pfizer a draw with the Sky FC na and also rum any coach ekokudin komo na 30 Francis Akwafo on draw munya with Sky no say you know no so din komo on the chair
and football is sanity first match na first league match ya more at least first half no the person born because of our first league match but second half no say a pretty chance be na moment to rise it and man but we keep on working as a the person but any bad performance my dey go na
Eltiamo ye command you know Francis Akwafo 30 Ebomode Elije the captain Efene Nasiru Ebla and so Ebomode Kase Ondra can fight omunye no see and Nasiru former Abrikum Chelsea omo defender no Ebomode Elije
do all the preseason no ending of the preseason matches na boy no they win by 2-0 or 3-0 today me say match we definitely a bit more for 3 points no so I'm ban say no interest say down so do be ba award on e ko bi fi e wa question and I can face am me the last season dey yeah we need better than 2 points until she about do that e she never got points we aba do all the preseason no ending of the preseason matches na boy no they win by 2-0 or 3-0 today me say match we dey
anti eno your commodity course the youngest Ayu Kofi Philip or 21 years na am the who say ya na o shenta de bi say the year interview weekends intia Monday dey okwa o jacket white bi o sha no abon tie no enti we Said Kovacic fi wa ono na ye youngest journalist of Ghana 21 years enti o ye ejuma pa lutare na o say
the youngest journalist age ni say
21 years
when ni red and say
I mean the rage those all ex footballer you are born Unistar
Academy. Intitama no obo football na age na football age. And owura mu into media no so wanya media age.
Dabi. Enti
the real 21.
Ni fie no.
Me ba twom fanto so ma me hwe.
No say
ananya ayi na minim na.
Luta. Nya botre ma me cheche wase.
Me pese o mo de to so na ye nyina ye jeje. Mo ma me je onu wa mi asiwut no.
O radio age biana.
Dabi.
So wo fie. Ono ni fie no no. Ohu. And they say ball no wa switch kakra. O retire. And what be run century
Ogusubo
and Ogusubo and Oye
and they say ne born your friend to BBD
o check Ayu football career and I so started at the age of 10 but you are boy Unistar come above security stars teams are above as
across South Africa
you know about 21 years
Abba
no Abba
na Domini Baba Kasa Dabraka ade
na ona na
ade Miss Mama do suit na mo de na mo jeje
abi be ka chose o yejbo ayi befe defe yi o na yejba ona yejma
o dabi
so you no o man
o de mo hwe Abba 21 years Adabraka mo de come man be 27 and 29
division 1 hon komo no on teams ne mbo
o ye expert concerning division 1 adwuma no de assignment asan de man no perfect oye na ni age no na meka say adabraka ayu
na obajo order to feed that ya say no dress but we can no
so dress when a man dress na man odidi kwa 21 years
21 years
me my say
na they say encourage
21 years about 12 years
encourage
ne ba panyi o 12 years
owo ye no 9 owo ye no 9
na Kim Faisal so na mo ka Kim Faisal so no the finest winger from Amanten
okay
o ma sign no
Faisal
Idrisu from Amanten from Amanten United
that's the way I deem no
okay but Man City ya winger bi na e fe no Jesus Navas
yeah
kai
sana we no born ball
chai Faisal ntentenwa yemfa bonya keche sana nka kotokokra pe na ni development intini advice ni say onwura yes memmo Amante United coach Evan Lampard me bona baso Amante o grumi nkwada ne pa to Amante product me ba to monfa nto so ne nhwe enye easy Kim Faisal now confirm we can confirm the signing of young winger Faisal Idrisu from Amante
nimfie ne ezai
we nimfie be 15-16
okay we dem is we GHS crack
WWE
na we dey are you chelebe 7 you chelebe 6 years well 6-7 years go we don't lose apa
azamabo
okay zabaro le dey
I want to dare who some now to South Africa enra over match a World Cup qualifier game against Lesotho Teboho Mokoena almost say card accumulation na say Nigeria for touch Lesotho for a protest among the Asano Koda a cast and almost the Veditaba or Mati South Africa 3 points almost a game no winning or 3.3 goals Ejama Lesotho 20 Uche a group C na say abe open ama Benin ababe dasro with 14 points so munya de trosuma me anka mepe na nka nkrofo nti ama say Nigeria o mani dasro so mbe ko World Cup no asiaba so mo an lead table no betima konya play off
onim de ma Nigeria de na mfa onim de ma na mfa onim zo mo mbebo Benin
yeah
na me the we mo match straka na
Zimbabwe
na Rwanda
yes
we are Rwanda de no and edin ba South Africa na akọ 22 matches unbeaten no
yeah
Hugo Bruce
obo adwumata
age ade we dem say kroba de aka
ke chabetom say na group na akọ say Benin e 14 points South Africa 14 Nigeria 11 and Rwanda 11 Lesotho 9 Zimbabwe 4 and they say Rwanda Zimbabwe ball against South Africa and Nigeria so Benin ball nti group na akọ de bare osem say South Africa obi anya na dwuma yenti the entire nation
adu we no ya na clubs de binim na ni so kakra ba we no bi wi abefre eye bisara ha dem wa chechere on a banner international for all the clubs and the the player then qualify so be ba list no be produce about we no so na ni nim ba we mu national teams here no na minim series here ya still o man hu de ne kokko be wa de we de kenkensi o
Aminu Shadow
am we am friend na bisa
na ko na kwaye we wo Ghana ha
da no no there
nkobetu
on the end say sometimes no be catch me say incident ni si a on team manager na bi wo no hwa on say ken incident asi wo na akọ tackle no so we yi na ni afiwa referee bo team be show yellow card na mimi gina ho e bia me na me be kase no de ma me bo dwen say wo na wakọ tackle no na e de ama wo na wa do to di na jamimi di etimi biti om edi but we dey South Africa pa man kese ne ade ade again I'm concerned as a matter de Kazakhstan.
Oh yes, Kazakhstan. Yes. Na ene Champions League night. Na aba. Mama me nyum no na me nko. Why?
Yeah, breaking it down, touching it down, knocking it down. I change it, we on for fantastic. breaking it down, they are touching it down, breaking it down, they are touching it down. Misunku Malewa Okutu bye bye Osoto.
Nice one, Brana. So you be breaking it down, touching it down, knocking it down. Jamu yon pampa cho Lukaku. Around summer to genre. Nina say Lukaku papa at the bonkum so at the age of 58. Na opani Roger Lukaku. Opaka Mrebi Osaka Manzael national team. Na ena Obawu Lukaku ane Lukaku. Ene na Bodma Belgium national team. And one around 72. Ese Lukaku papa Roger Lukaku atanu bonkum so me pacho enyo no kwa na tanu bonkum so opeka Saturday me best story ma say Formula 1 driver Lewis Hamilton na oko for me pacho eventer omoya trial test no papa no every trial tire ne kama fe Roscoe kama no me pacho wakokoma wontimi home ama urama doctors exact kama no so around some passenra Lewis Hamilton Formula 1 driver and a Kramana, Roscoe, and Rakramana Twan and Monsedo, Kramana Tanu Bonkum so, Kraman me Pacho, a just were frame, why funeral, and no idea by Rodrigo de Paul was a boys, who propose among for Fele, Motum Panam worry, not Rodrigo de Paul, as young Canchopia, as Odobi Biase, Namapan, a long term girlfriend, what the propose and a buy on Yamapa 20th December, or Pena Frodonto. I'm a blast sweat my camera, and you're Rodrigo de Paul. Let down pop on Tabatica. You're breaking it down, touching it down. I'm knocking it down, Jamamano. Now, my man John Mikel Obi Akasa. Now, Obi said this season for Arsenal. Narex to the Allah. So Arsenal went me and your Premier League now. Masanya de Bessie. John Mikel Obi was up by Nante. Was in the crowd. Who checked my friend Arsenal. I had just said or more the winning squad. And a Premier League so far. Uwe team Mikel Arteta border a solid team and yet only in England by Europa or more complete team was Arsenal team no excuses was this particular season or winning Premier League no biasu etimi kama and no idea by me breaking it down not my touching it down no man knocking it down no my church amu yon podama and no ramu La Liga Mamin Fama said La Liga manager of the month Ekoma Elche Bossa, Eda Sarabia, or no, and Omoda Basu Bodiano, Edmano, coach of the month for September, La Liga Mom. Now, I'm so paying so far our body team, the performance here, the promoted team Elche, we are still undefeated, La Liga Momulusuye says on the fourth position with 30 points after Pacho 7-8 games, and no Edeba, you're breaking it down, not you're touching it down, not you're knocking it down. Near church, I'm young Paul. As for a Jama Mojmadian, so not my antin not young breaking on my time and Famama and some Pinaba, Okorama, me Pacho, a vote our your executive committee. Taking place very soon. Now, your executive committee led by Nasal Al Khalaifi on say Israel, some Deja, PC Israel, and Toka almost on Gaza, or so me Israel, every air football mom. Now, Yofa executive committee, almost say Omupa meeting, no Makotuaba, na Omutuaba, and Omupenu say executive members, no, and was say Omuchutum, Yeni Israel, and MON-FRI, me patch of football mana, no, say Enepeko, out of 20 committee members, no, at least 11, enya 2 years, nurse, Omi friend Israel, Epefi football, we are on Perifa Kuma FIFA, na FIFA, the final decision, as for Diaba, na Mame Florent Torven, on Sudiamete, as Uromo France, DJ Deschamps, Patron Safreno for France, Collapsa, and Betoja Thursday, 2 p.m. and France, DJ Deschamps, at the call up on the Baba, enyo on kwa oni owura ye friend Ariola ono so omo eba friend no am ono so apa na hugo ikitike eso timi apa na France ma me breaking it down eso Roma players DJ the Shams omo ntimi si aka mfama ne collapse omo ba no eye opanyina e friend no eye Dembele Mosquito Boy Desari Due na Ryan Sharke omo nyina no enya deso mpetimi akọ enu reporter me temi jejamo ajama babwa ama sofa hugo kitike na Kingsley Coma Florent Thauvin omo nyina nya call up ma biaso ya kama ma me nwura mo Milan na me break way mfama mo esorom the Milan City Council ya the 20 San Siro stadium no omo beton and omo nton na enu the City Council e wo Milan Italy omo akoto aba omo vote in favor of the sale of the Stadio San Siro ente se omo beton e diama AC Milan and Inter Milan on Sasa Stadium no na enye AC Milan Inter dia na eye omane the City Council sanko bokuma se na baba yara me pacho enye ekotokodia enye kemfaisa na urama Milan te no me pacho City Council akoto aba eso monton emfama Milan ni Inter Milan basa ompenya de so ownership omu ebetimi apupuno asini foforo ama biaso ayekama owrefa Nuno Espirito Santo the first game for West Ham enua oko Everton ekonya 1 point enua Everton West Ham maintenance football bana we na akwa 1-1 eno aye boy na your friend aye Bowen onya good ma West Ham bra na ese Michael King enya go dikama Everton eno edeba na Nuno Espirito Santo wakaso say very good over the first game in charge what me Palmer West Ham akwakopa djuma
but it's now it's about analyzing and trying to find the right solutions, how we should approach. Our message today was very clear. It's about competing as a team, being close to each other, and the boys did well. I think overall is a good first game for us.
Have a positive start. It was the
and we are Daytona Ramo Italy and Serie A 2 games etimi paso and Palma now actually Torino bomb kapa commentante and watching Genoa Tenafie ama Lazio born 3-0 and no resource toja mami Uefa Dupa lucrative Champions League na yamfa and the game se toja match day 2 Shasiane and Urama Paul 4:45 and we early kickoff 2 games Betoga Atalanta Club Brugge Sasuna Karat Almaty Real Madrid me Pacho Roma Nessa 7 p.m. Atletico Madrid Frankfurt Porto Glimt Tottenham Chelsea Benfica Galatasaray Liverpool Inter Milan Slavia Praha Olympic Marseille Ajax and Pafos Bayern Munchen na David Luiz Pejinam Juma Kama Edama Pafos team no was prosama biaso tma kama na urama me pacho mame the city your friend Almaty e Kazakhstan said na atmosphere city head of Madrid game and omo pebo urama say na Almaty chrono ahead of the big game and to the chrono musita said the atmosphere etie and ye jeja mu jama Kazakhstan no Madrid boys na ebre papa after Madrid derby omo travel ye kopie mo so Kazakhstan Almaty ama biaso ye kama na Real Madrid requested omo ka che Uefa so besre nka Almaty omo stadium grass no height e wadodo ankomu ntwa so manemra ya de say Uefa standard na so Uefa for dismiss omo say enya de say omo beti ase grass na ye kama mbadu for ye 2-0 minimum toso enya mo na mo beka say grass height no so entomu lowa no ntwitwa so Uefa dismiss omo say ya de say meet regulatory measurement no enu edeba yegusu breaking on down na me patchman Gonzalo Garcia na me patcho yanhwe e wo training tibu kotwa eto bohwe we ye Cesar Gate pa na tena no akasa eno edeba ye jam na enu a wotwa Madrid omu train omu cheye Desmal na ewo Vini Junior ene Mbappe animo na efe papa we Jude Bellingham na we Alvaro Carreras enu Madrid training no na se eye signals ne ye no me very positive after defeat to Atletico Madrid enu edeba na mami ngram na minya adwuma mamo na we Mbappe sere mami Atletico Madrid training na minya adwuma emamo na uroma owura fa na Colo enu Diego Simeone enura ewo Metropolitano oye training Alexander Solov onu nkwa ye train was Sunderland ni nyina na samete SN no be fit for the game na utwa Benevento Cardoso ena Armada ena Jimenez omu nyina so still omu Sunderland enya de so mutimi ye training enu edeba omu ye training kamade na so enya de so popo na utwa Uruguayan defender ye fan Jimenez enu pa ni training jana wo ye no na no ten na Diego Simeone aje 1 match suspension UEFA at 1 game ban at the Atletico Madrid boss ye fan Diego Simeone and your red card or J against Liverpool and no man a game ban and no any competence opinion who face Frankfurt na say now suspension or open delivered was say open handle said the abra or cost suspension beer or handle or pen very calm and no Simeone and watch the answer na opinion derby no winning na general peko say we had to win na we Madrid derby na 5-2 against Real Madrid na e was so winning na boys nya resting day Emma enra omu resume training ma bia so ye kama team very strong na domu winning nyom ja to omachi omu say bia kama man Frankfurt team no abrom touch it down Madrid na bia so I come from Germany ahead of the big game and they bet to the Champions League and we Frankfurt boss no omu team coach and they so boya a place no omu Efrim Airport team hotel I'm a bia so my kama no ma de big kake etima Frankfurt na me patcho ma me Liverpool enra abra omu every me patcho England no ma editem eko Istanbul omne Galatasaray na ultra Liverpool omu departure na se kama papa Liverpool team no enam patcho omu airport am a bia so kama abra Liverpool de led by na slot omu ko board flight no na omu drew Istanbul omu arrival so kama papa and we Liverpool omu arrival Istanbul ahead of Galatasaray game and ye church amo na ya breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya church amo diamamo na Frederico Chiesa and we Petoga a Liverpool traveling squad omu ejine from MON-FRI na demetse opanya na stota confirming was no prakakra wonya little nuggle against Crystal Palace no entina boy no wajanifie no edeba na owura na your friend na slot akasa ahead of the game na was no kra lose and draw and win e game na against team very Crystal Palace and a slot ekase
strength last season that we hardly conceded from set pieces. So we have to go back to that. We haven't changed our setup. We haven't changed anything because that can happen in 5 or 6 games. Difficult to see it for the long term. But this is something we have to. We definitely
against Crystal Palace. Consider a lot of chances. Na so far, consider Premier League on set pieces. Na play juma on set pieces. Le Kama who go ikitike and you pusano on Alexander Isak. As a playing with Alexander Isak. No Diana. Okasi.
Good adaptation. The boys, the staff, everybody in the club helped me so much to adapt to this new environment. So yeah, I would say everything goes well, and you know how football is, you need to keep going and stay consistent.
When you arrived as well, Alexander Isak wasn't here. He has arrived now. How has that impacted you? How do you view the competition that you have for places? And if you were to play in the same team together, how do you think is the best way it would work?
Good question. I think, it's good. We play in such a big club. I can't see one big club playing just with only one striker. So I think it's good that he's here, you know, even for me, you know, at my age, I think I have still a lot of things to improve and learn. So for me, it's good.
Was say big club Bianwa, only one striker. And Alexander Isak Banwa very good. Now on Osa, Obeguswasia, January improve. I'm a player kama. Now who go Kitike? You will answer Denton or picking Liverpool. Some another office in Dawson, then Newcastle Epeno, Genti and a Liverpool and MON-FRI.
The coach didn't talk a lot about my way to play or where I need to play. He gave me a lot of freedom in terms of being able to link up with the boys or go behind. I can do a lot of things. He just want me to bring my football in the team. So yeah, he didn't say much about that.
Or say na her best choice. Na omi champions of England. Na great players or great history. Coach no so chano kwanya or befa so bad that ten kwanya obe you know or permanent freedom abra game toga. Na ikitike and you pusan about so far the development since me patch or bomber PSG and so can say.
No, but that's why I expected. I work for that. So obviously I'm happy that it works, and I just want to keep going and do even more for this team. And sorry, what's the second question?
Playing in the Champions League. I know you played for PSG before, but
na Okasapa in the Champions League. So ball first time PSG. No, a very young multi bench this time. Any brain or your bell back count to so any team and red card against Southampton. And also a disappointed. Lina Sana Otifia or her boys, no red to a patch or data. MON-FRI and channel. And no, who got Ikitike. Now, Jose Mourinho, Boston for break. No Mourinho, no. Now, a brand one nam pitch and some family. Mourinho, guy. Mourinho, Pimo, Stamford Bridge, a brass sprinklers, so no air tune so ne ba na Mourinho or chasa pitch no nim so Taffney and dia Mourinho no abra wo twena biaso kama no mame abra no be press conference Mourinho power with all smile na nanim ya sedia abra all room our conference room ho Mourinho no opain ba wa cha kama and wa kwatena say o behama biaso atma kama Jose Mourinho what the Benfica be Chelsea or Stamford Bridge or better say where was seated or Petrama Biasa Kama and just sit there and Papa Mourinho no or performance the piano or your protagonist. It's a Biabe fan ho Nani Dini Epekama and your Mourinho the city and Vasilian was said now me patro we what to me acquire Stamford Bridge or reunited with Chelsea staff members now one Obia Mami wa Chelsea for the last 48 years in here one Mourinho Patono who are called Patono we what church and central for church Chelsea workers are no more or had gone we no come amina me pato for Chelsea 48 years acquire again am biasu etimi kama no Jose Mourinho or Beko na or baby over fan bag as well we dinkra na entrance na no na obesha amina wa too am a biasu etimi ayakama or pain betra picture am a biasu etimafa and you Jose Mourinho the flow empire jamo eso ediama moduma de no so no or call maamene wa ha maamene ne gina o etwa no ye to na biasu Tommy mu na biaka na Mourinho kasaye Abatori United Chelsea members no.
You look to your right, there's that picture of you famously holding up three fingers. To your left, there's a picture of you with your second Premier League trophy. There's also another picture here. 5 pictures in this big room, 3 of them are of you. I know you say that you're not a blue anymore, but will you always inside be a little bit blue?
Of course.
And is it like coming home?
Of course. Of course I will always be a blue. I'm part of their history, and they are part of my history. I helped them to become a bigger Chelsea, and they helped me to become a bigger Jose. When I say I'm not a blue, I hope everybody understands it, that I'm speaking about the job that I have to do, that I have.
Was it no Chelsea a part of the history, or also a part of Chelsea history now? The pictures about Nani Aje now on always or blue and the piano says Jumana Wayan Intino or somewhat say now Chelsea a man Jose Mourinho a bigger Jose or some Chelsea a bigger Chelsea Casiepa and we are summer or Dituga now Mourinho a Casa Chelsea team now or winning a World Club Championship Sabe or Boma Paso team way to also winning Champions League now gold badger a Chelsea or just let him na maso Boma Paso and easy sa format to the first moment winning I'm a Piasso Ayakama and you Jose Mourinho no Enzo Maresca was it a privilege so on Mourinho a Mourinho a legend.
It's a privilege. Jose is a legend for this club, not only for this club, for different clubs. So show how being as good and how being is and how is. So for me personally, will be a privilege.
For you as a team, though, when you're here at Stamford Bridge or when you're at the
and no no na me patro mame emfanse pi mamo na uko roma me e boy na your friend Estava William ne skills no Chelsea training kakra na bibia so enya kama boy ni obeyi akacha ne kakra bibia kama la mini jama eso el Barcelona training ne la mini jama no ona bibia enya kama oje jamu eso adiamamo na eno roma la liga game na se toka el Mestalla ne Valencia Oviedo and so tall Mestalla papa we ensu aneto ensu brania na egua ama game na maso ne 6 p.m. and the game no so etima kwakwashe na Madrid derby and tokwasi ye na Koke resurrection one Vini Junior na na Samuel Baye abra Koke ekoka Vini Junior sa wo Mbappe aju anmonyam na yemfa onya hwe Mbappe ni mbone bossing wo and Madrid for cry juice biem wasa wo yezuku wazube e na Vini Junior kan sa wa bodada wo yakokra wo tena ha Champions League fan wa kotu ntimenye watra sa kruwa pay and watch Madrid massacre da bia ye be wini ye ba jim kruwa ama bibia so atuma ye kama and some run edia tuga na urama trend Alexander-Arnold they met obeba back nyame pa after international break na bia so aye kama and we dey Ruben Amorim say mpanyimfo ni na shanra na nra players technical team fro bia family members on ba quarantine ebetiti ye no maka cha Ruben Amorim ese pesa resource eba and shall say every gamer a domanem na and much maka cha Ruben Amorim say on confirmation 4-3-3 na wonya debiano system sane do ba resource ama dena ye den eso edi ama wo na so koroma so far Premier League no Arsenal and Liverpool and esro Liverpool dikan with 15 points Arsenal second with 13 points obia 5 next games Obobo Uroma Liverpool Ebo Empire Chelsea Obobo Manchester United Brentford na wabo Aston Villa na wabo Empire Man City Arsenal West Ham Arsenal Fulham Arsenal Crystal Palace Burnley and Sunderland and you obia next 5 games the eternal bash digital satellite Adaruma and an opay din sama odo baya ye de ebedam bash say open decoder bia ni din enie bash nie decoder nie bash nie DSTV nie bash nie multi-TV decoder nie decoder bia ne dia on a multi-choice Ghana amani tumi kronkron ese onye decoder business en 2% betu koton contact no obama ideas or the bama to football wholesale price ba kumpana pa wholesale price kumase ana wa friend ba bia obia no what the ebe brabe install it woni kumase afre no bosimi so Richard kakra no bejo decoder sabe games any programs are un trash kumase hwe na cha kwan Abripo Junction, Udro Pebusa Kotoko Junction way, and a ship mom, Feno 0556 287757 bash, digital satellite bash ni decoder ni international Abu Dhabi.
Alright, so I can see a queer for Markin, so we John and also the Ramwa man on it, summer was salt in a winner, 3 p.m. Trans UC or no, you will run off your news and out to us with your mom, Yeramunasi.